Welcome, dear boys, to the fourth part of your geography, third chapter. The name of the topic is Mineral and Power Resources. Boys, in our previous discussion of the chapter, we have learned about conventional sources, firewood, coal, natural gas, petroleum, about its importance and what are the things made of this, hydel power. We have learned about that. So now let us see the non-conventional sources of energy. The increasing use of fossil fuels is leading to its shortage. So in conventional sources of energy, you must know what are uh, sources of energies that belongs to conventional sources. So here now the non-conventional sources of energy, we find here the increasing use of fossil fuels is leading to its shortage. It is estimated that if the present rate of consumption continues, the reserves of this fuel will get exhausted. So, as mankind, they are using fossil fuels in a huge way, it is leading to its shortage. And it is estimated that if the present rate of consumption or using continues, then the reserves of this fuel will get completely used, will finish very soon. Moreover, their use also causes environmental pollution. So apart from that, their use also causes environmental pollution. Therefore, there is need for using non-conventional sources such as solar energy, wind energy, tidal energy, which are renewable. Renewable and non-renewable energy also you must know. So here what happen? Their use also causes environmental pollution. That is why there is need for using non-conventional sources. Non-conventional sources like is solar energy, wind energy, tidal energy, which are renewable. So underline this. Give two examples of non-conventional sources of energy. So these are eco-friendly, boys, which never pollute our environment, and it can renew. Solar energy, let us see. Sun's heat and light energy can be felt by us every day. Heat of the sun, light, its energy we can be felt by us regularly or every day. Solar energy trapped from the sun can be used in solar cells to produce electricity. See, solar energy is trapped from the sun. It can be used in solar cells in order to produce electricity. Many of these cells are joined into solar panels to generate power for heating and lighting purpose. So here many of these cells, these are joined into solar panels. Panels means a flat or curved component to generate power for heating and lighting purposes. The technology of utilizing solar energy benefits a lot of tropical countries that are blessed with abundant sunshine. So, the techniques or technology of using this solar energy, it benefits a lot of tropical countries that are blessed with sufficient sunshine. They are getting sufficient sunshine, and they are getting this benefit of solar energy. Solar energy is also used in solar heaters, solar cookers, solar dryers, besides being used for community lighting and traffic signals. So for these purposes, this solar energy is used. Boys, above this, continue paragraph of page number 30. Wind energy, its advantage, disadvantage, solar energy, its advantage and disadvantage, tidal energy, advantage, disadvantage, then non-conventional source of energy. First one, nuclear energy, its advantage, disadvantage, then biogas, advantage, disadvantage, and geothermal energy, its advantage and disadvantage. You must know it, okay? So you get through this, learn it. This will be helpful for you at any time in any examination. So you have to read out this. Now let us see wind energy. Wind is an exhaustible source of energy. Wind energy, it is an inexhaustible source of energy, means it will remain. If it is finished today again, that means you'll get same thing. So that is called inexhaustible, which never end. Windmills have been used for grinding grain and lifting water since times immemorial. So windmills have been utilized for grinding grain. Grinding means is the process of breaking up particles, breaking up of grain, and lighting water since times immemorial. From when, that means mankind started that, no one knows this. In modern time, windmills, the high speed winds rotate the windmill, which is connected to a generator to produce electricity. Wind farms having clusters of such windmills are located in coastal regions and in mountain passes where strong and steady wind blow. Wind farms are found in Netherlands, Germany, Denmark, UK, USA, and Spain are noted for their wind energy production. See, boys, windmills, that means where they are utilizing, and that means the name of the different part of the world. This type of, say, noted for their wind energy production you have got here. Now let us see nuclear power. Nuclear power is obtained from energy stored in the nuclei of atoms of naturally occurring radioactive elements like uranium and thorium. So, nuclear power means this electric or motive power generated by a nuclear reactor. So, nuclear power is obtained from energy stored in the nuclei of atoms of naturally occurring radioactive elements like uranium and thorium. These fuels undergo nuclear fission. Fission means division. Okay. In nuclear reactors and emit power, and then what happened? It used to give power. The greatest producers of nuclear power are USA and Europe. So these are the places where that means the greatest producers of nuclear power are there. In India, Rajasthan and Jharkhand have large deposits of uranium. Thorium is found in large quantities in the monazite sands of Kerala. Thorium it is found in large quantities, in huge quantities in monazite sands of Kerala. The nuclear power stations in India are located in Kalpakkam in Tamil Nadu, Tarapur in Maharashtra, Rana Pratap Sagar near Kota in Rajasthan, Narora in Uttar Pradesh, and Kaiga in Karnataka. So, these are the nuclear power stations in India of our country. Boys, have a look. An activity has given here to your left margin of the book, which is very easy. You can practice it at your home. Solar cooker. Solar cooker, a cooker that means to cook by the device of that means with the help of sunlight. Let us see how you have to do this activity. Take an old car tube, inflate it. Inflate means fill it with air and keep it on a wooden platform. You have to place it on a wooden platform. That means under the tube, that very place should cover with wood. Paint an aluminium vessel black from outside and add 1 cup rice with 2 cups of water to it. Close the vessel with a lid and place the vessel in the inner circle of the tube. Now place a glass frame over the tube and keep the set out in the sun. After the glass frame is placed, air can neither come in nor go out, but the sun rays coming into the closed cavity enclosed by the tube get trapped. The sun rays will trap there. And cannot escape. The temperature increases slowly, cooking the rice over a few hours. In this way, you can cook your rice. So you can practice it at your home, boys. Do it as experiment. Now let us see geothermal energy. Heat energy obtained from the earth is called geothermal energy. Come and underline this. What is geothermal energy? Heat energy which is obtained from the earth is called geothermal energy. The temperature in the interior of the earth rises steadily as we go deeper. Okay, the temperature in the interior of the earth rises steadily as we go deeper and deeper. Sometimes the heat energy may surface itself in the form of hot springs. So, sometimes This heat energy, it may surface itself in the form of hot springs flowing of water like that. This heat energy can be used to generate power, and this heat energy, it can be used in order to produce power. Geothermal energy in the form of hot springs has been used for cooking, heating and bathing for several years. Geothermal energy in the form of hot springs, it has been used for cooking, heating and bathing for several years back. USA has the world's largest geothermal power plants. Underline this. Okay, USA has the world's largest geothermal power plants. Followed by New Zealand, Iceland, Philippines, and Central America. In India, geothermal plants are located in Manikaran in Himachal Pradesh and Puga Valley in Ladakh. So these are the two areas where these geothermal plants are located in India. Geothermal energy, how it is producing, you can see here from the level diagram. Now tidal energy. Energy generated from tides. Tides means rise and fall of sea levels, water. Generally, you will find that means uh, sea water, it rises and fall down. Fall, that means twice in a day, which is known as tides. So energy generated from tides is called tidal energy. Tidal energy can be harnessed by building dams at narrow openings of the sea. Tidal energy, it can be harnessed. Harness means control and make use of natural resources, especially to produce energy by building dams at a small wide openings of the sea. See page number 33 towards the left right margin. Do you know the first tidal energy station was built in France? First tidal energy station, it was built in France. During high tide, the energy of the tides is used to turn the turbine installed in the dam to produce electricity. So during one, that means you see the sea water when it rises up. So at the time, what happened? The energy of the tides is used to turn the turbine installed in the dam to produce electricity. Russia, France, and the Gulf of Kutch in India have huge tidal milk farms. Now, let us see the biogas. So, this is another source of energy. Biogas waste, such as dead plant and animal material, animal dung, and kitchen waste, can be converted into a gaseous fuel called biogas. What is biogas? If it asks, you have to answer from organic waste up to called biogas. So it is called biogas. And organic waste, like as that means biodegradable waste includes any organic matter in waste which can be broken down into, say, carbon dioxide, like that, such as dead plant and animal material, animal dung, and kitchen waste. It can be converted into gaseous fuel, which is called biogas. The organic waste is decomposed by bacteria in biogas digesters to emit biogas, which is essentially a mixture of methane and carbon dioxide. So, here decompose means the container in which substances are treated with heat. So, the organic waste is decomposed by bacteria in biogas digesters. Digesters means decayed in order to emit biogas, which is essentially a mixture of methane and carbon dioxide. Biogas is an excellent fuel for cooking and lighting and produces huge amount of organic manure each year. Biogas, it is an excellent fuel for cooking and lighting purposes, and in order to produce huge amount of organic manure. Organic manure means fertilizer each year. Energy is everywhere, but we can see that harnessing this energy is both difficult as well as costly. Energy, it is found everywhere, it is but we can see what that harnessing means control and make use of natural resources, especially to produce energy, is both difficult as well as it faces. That means we need to spend huge amount. Each one of us can make a difference by not wasting energy. So we can make differences by not wasting the energy unnecessarily. Energy saved is energy generated. So if we save energy, we must know that we generate energy. Act now and make brighter energy future. So act now and make brighter energy future. That means use as you need, but do not waste it. So this one you have to keep it in your mind. It will be very helpful for you in future. So here's the end of the chapter. Let us conclude the lesson, boys. Thank you all. Bye bye.